one thing one thing that this journey has taught me, um one thing that I've learned being on this life journey is how to identify, how to recognize the help that I ask for. How to see it and how to understand it. Um, so many of us, regardless of what your religion, what God you believe in, who do you pray to, uh, so many of us, we ask for things and we pray for things and we go to church and we do all of these different things. We ask for favors from the Creator. We ask for help. And so many of us, we ask for these things, but we can't, for some reason, we're not able to identify or recognize, recognize it when it happens for us. Like we ask for these things and we beg and we pray and we plead, all for us not to be able to identify, to notice when it's happening for us or when the help is there that we ask for. And that's something that I really was able to learn along this journey. Understand it, if anything. More importantly, understand it. I know somebody, currently going through a situation of just being somewhere that they hate being, hating the job, hating the people, hating everything that goes into their day to day to go to this job. But they were just in a situation where they were fucked up at another job, right? And one of the biggest things that they hoped and prayed for within this other fucked up situation, this other bad situation, the one thing that was in their heart that they prayed for or asked God for, whoever they prayed to, the universe, whatever, you know what I mean? The one true thing that was in their heart that they needed the most help with and that they hoped and prayed for was stability. And I even suggested to this person, yo, I'm telling you from experience, because I seen how it really was. Talk to the Creator, build that relationship, open that line up, open that line of communication, have that direct connection, not no shade, but not through religion, not through this, not through that, but just a direct talk to the Creator, talk to the universe like you talk to one of your homies, like you talk to your girlfriend on the phone, like you talk to your boyfriend, your dad, your mom, your cousin, your sister, your brother. Just have that genuine line of communication, that purity in your heart. You know what I mean? And your message and your ask. You know what I mean? And see how things get weird. See how things happen for you. And I used to hear people say that all the time, like, yeah, whether they was church goers, yo, I'm telling you, man, ask you shall receive, blah, 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 man. Create this. And they had the right idea. I don't know if I believe in the God that they were sold on, the God that was sold to them. But the idea is I think it's a lot of truth in that message of like, like it's just as far as like asking for what you want, you know what I mean? And you'll receive it, and being intentional and being, all of those things, you know what I mean, within your ask. But I was trying to explain to this person like, yo, it's real. See, We ask, we beg, we pray. All for us to not recognize when it's right in front of us. Because we have this idea that it's going to happen the exact way that we asked, the exact way that we seen it happening and unfolding. We imagine it to look exactly like that. The same way I came to you, God, or whoever, and prayed about it and I envisioned it, is the same way that I expect it to come to me. Whenever you get around to me, God, you know, big dog with the robe and the sandals and the wavy hair and the blue eyes, whenever, because a lot of people, you know, they believe in that they praying to this guy in the sky with the deep voice and all of that. Whenever you get around to me, because I'm in line, I gotta take a number and hopefully you hear my prayer. Whenever you get around to me, I expect it to come in the form of what I asked, like how I asked, how I envisioned it. And a lot of people believe it to come that way. Exactly how they seen it is how they feel like it's going to come to them. You know what I'm saying? And I was telling this person, like, yo, what's one of the things that you asked for and you told me about and you vented to me about? It was like stability. And I'm like, within 4 weeks of you being back at this shitty job that you hate because you had to go back, you hated the fact that you had to go back to this job. You hated the fact that everything changed. It's definitely a lot worse than it was when you was there the first go around. They was cutting your hours. You was getting like 8 hours a week, 16 hours a week. They was scheduling you like 2 days a week. You a grown ass woman with kids, with bills. But what was in your heart and what you wanted, what you yearned the most was stability within the job, meaning stable hours, standard. Monday through Friday, whatever, off Monday and Tuesday, whatever it was, you wanted 32, 36, 40 hours a week. And within like 3 or 4 weeks, not putting a time on it, but just pay attention to what I'm saying, that all changed for you. And that's why I go back to what I'm saying and how I've learned on this life journey, and I've learned to pay attention and understand when the help is there. I learned to understand when what I asked for has been delivered. See, we looking forward we order from Amazon, dude to have an Amazon uniform on. He gotta have an Amazon van, blah, blah, blah. It don't work like that with the universe. It don't work like that with the Most High, the Creator, the Source. It don't work like that. You could order some shit from Walmart and the motherfucker have on a motherfucking Blockbuster uniform. Like, it come how it come. You know what I'm saying? Is what I'm trying to say. So I said, damn, but pay attention though. Because like I said, all this shit with people, human beings, we all end up falling in the category of just being ungrateful. We don't even be able to see our blessings. We don't even be able to receive our blessing. We don't even be able to obtain these things because we can't see them. We don't even know that it's there, or we don't even realize it's in front of us. The exact shit that we asked for, it just came in a form of something else. It came in a different way. It don't look exactly like how you thought it should look or would look. But I said, yeah, look what happened. You got a new job. You hate the job. That's cool and all that. But you went from 8 to 40, 8 hours a week to 40 hours. You went from instability to stability. I mean, I'm sorry. You went from unstable. You went from being unstable to stable. It came in the form of another shitty job, though. It came in the form of maybe a worse situation than what the other situation was. But you got what you asked for. You got what you prayed for. You got what you begged and pleaded for. Stability. I'll give you another one. I'm at the job I'm at. I'm head hunting. I want money. I'm bag chasing. Right? I get to a point one day, I asked the Creator, I asked the universe for more money. I had another kid. I need more money. You know what I'm saying? I want to make top rate. That was my whole thing. I was about to go out and get the CDL and everything. I wanted top rate. A couple months go by. They put a posting up at the job. I sign it. It's 20 niggas that's more qualified, that got more, not more qualified, got more seniority than me. One nigga out of 20 signed it that got more seniority than me. Just so happened the company don't fuck with him. So they ain't even giving him a shot. Even though he should have been given the opportunity to make the top rate and be a warehouseman, they passed on him because of the rapport that he had with the company. It go to me. I'm next in line. And some other goofy nigga. It was two spots. Some other goofy nigga that ain't deserve it, but whatever, that's another story. But what I'm saying is, I get it. And I'm like, I'm ecstatic. Yo, I'm making top rate. I'm making all this money, blah, 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 this, and the third. But I hated the position that I was in. I hated what I had to do every day to get it. The job went from worse to worser. I was the same company, just a different job title, making more money. And it was an easier job title. It was easier work, believe it or not. I fucking hated it. Hated it so much that probably was the deciding factor on when I said, yeah, I'm not going to be here much longer. Kind of probably hit the exit before I probably would have hit the exit doing what I was doing before that. But it came how it came. It didn't come with the great job and the great pay rate and all of the other things. It came with adversity. But I got what I asked for. I got the money. I got what I wanted out of it. It didn't come the way I wanted it to come. And that's when I started to believe more. Like, yo, this shit is very real. You got to pay attention, though, or you going to miss some shit. You going to miss what you asked for. I don't believe in the God with the blue eyes and the wavy hair and all that. I don't believe. That's not my God. That's not who I'm out here serving and praying to. And when I'm asking for stuff, I don't see him. I don't see a man. But that's another story, too. Another situation. I used to catch public transportation. What was in my heart was I needed to remove myself from that. I was agitated every day. I was frustrated. I was going to explode on some shit. I just wanted to get off the bus. Being around school kids, being around ignorant motherfuckers. That's what public transportation is in Philadelphia. I wanted off. And I was willing to do any and everything to get off the bus. You know what I'm saying? Up until that point, I drove cars without license, permit. I was just, riding dirty type shit. I went as far as going to get my permit so I could drive, so I could prepare myself to drive legally, go get a driver's license. It was pure in my heart that that's what I wanted. A couple months go by, bro. Maybe like damn near a year go by that since I had put my mind to it. I get a car. I'm able to get a car note, nice little wheel. You know what I'm saying? It came. What I wanted came. It didn't come in the form of a Trackhawk or a Bentley, but I was able to get a car. I was able to get what I asked for. I was able to identify with the help that was sent for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm noticing like, it's a lot of that. People want a lot of shit, but the intention behind it be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is your true intention? Set your intentions to be as pure as possible. Not because they got it, not because everybody got it. It's not genuine. It's artificial. It's superficial. You know what I mean? But like, all in all, bro, a lot of people out here is really ungrateful and they don't even know it. You're receiving blessings and help every day. Every day. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no time frame on it. You might have prayed for it. You might have asked for it. Saturday, May the 20, whatever. It might not hit to July the 16th. You know what I'm saying? But like, at the end of the day, you got to be able to identify it and appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is extremely important. And this person, they near and dear to me. And I be trying to tell them like, yo, but look at the way it's happening for you. You know what I'm saying? Or just be more direct. Be more direct with your message, with your ask. And it still might not go exactly the way that you want, but it's happening for you. Things is constantly happening for us as people when we don't even know it, when we can't even see it. Just because it ain't happened yet, or don't mean that it's not happening. You know what I'm saying? That it's is doing what it's doing to get to you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, it's like when I started seeing things happen for me, bro, it just gave me a whole nother level of appreciation. It gave me a whole nother level, a whole different kind of vision. Like my vision is like strong now, like it's impeccable because I can see even like something I'm going through. I won't really say too much about, but even something that I'm trying to decide on that's going to shape my future. It's uncomfortable for me. It's unfamiliar to me. You know what I'm saying? But I asked to be led in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? I asked for help with my navigation through life because I'm tired of putting all these miles in and all of this mileage on myself, all to find out or figure out in the end or at the halfway point that I've been going the fucking wrong way. You can't imagine how demoralizing that feel. How upsetting that is when you putting in all of this footwork to realize like, damn, the intentions was great, but you're going the wrong way, my nigga. So one of my big things that I share with y'all, not too much, but that's my thing now. I want everything to be meaningful, everything to have great intention, everything to have pure intention. I want to walk in the right fucking direction. I want to be going the right way. So I'm allowing the creator, I'm allowing the universe and my ancestors to lead. I ain't asking too many questions. As long as it ain't nothing crazy out of pocket that's gonna raise my eyebrows, I'm just allowing this shit to flow. And I got something that just kind of came into my life, and it's like, oh shit, from past experience of paying attention to the help that I asked for, paying attention to the smaller details. It's not gonna come the way that I thought it was gonna come. It's not gonna look the way I thought it's gonna look, but it's here, or it's on the up and up. It's on the horizon. You know what I mean? It's brewing. It's developing. So as much as it's uncomfortable for me, this next step, this next chapter in my life, I'm gonna go with it and see where it take me at. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna underlook. I'm not gonna overlook it. I'm just gonna do what it is I need to do. That's most important. You know what I'm saying? The appreciation, the understanding. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like I just don't want to be out here on meaningless shit. You know what I'm saying? Like my shit has a purpose. You know what I mean? And a lot of us as people, as humans, we just out here purposeless. We out here meaningless. We out here just out here empty, confused, lost. You know what I'm saying? And I just think it's extremely important to be careful what you ask for because you might receive it. And I think after a while, I do truly believe that after a while, it's just asking for shit, and not recognize it, appreciating it. You can't, listen, if you can't recognize it, you damn sure can't appreciate it. Then that's when I think we start to fall short or things stop happening for us. Pay attention to the small shit. Like this is something that somebody near and dear even had to tell me, look, pay attention. This is adversity at its best, at its finest. And you may have to go through a couple twists and turns. It might not be a straight narrow. We know you're used to a straight narrow because it's comfortable, it's familiar. Everybody know how to go straight. Not everybody know how to turn and make a right and remember direction. Oh, damn, they say go down 2 blocks, make a left, then make a right, see the roundabout, come back around, make 2 lefts and go straight up. And they're like, it's a lot. It's a lot. We all comfortable with going straight or going straight backwards. Straight forward or straight backwards. And they even was telling me like, yo, you know, I'm human. You know what I'm saying? I'm teachable. I'm willing to listen. That's me. I'm learning how to, you know what I'm saying? So I even had to catch myself like, oh shit, this may be something else that I was asking for. That's pure in my heart, that I know that it changed my life, my kids' life. It'll shape our future in a real way. But it's coming in the form of like a lot of uncomfortableness, a lot of unfamiliarness. You know what I'm saying? But this is me, like I'm saying in this video, just pay attention. Cause I asked for this. And even being uncomfortable can force me, cause it did. I've been back and forth since I got the news. It can force me to chalk it. It can force me to say, fuck that opportunity. It'll be plenty more. Not knowing that this the one. This the one that I went through everything I went through in my life leading up to this point. This the one that's going to change my life, and it's going to put me where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? So even people out there that's asking for guidance, and ask. That's something else I learned, bro. Ask why you here. What's your purpose? What's your intentions? You know what I'm saying? To the creator, where you need me at? Where am I most needed? You know what I'm saying? Where do you need my light at? Where you need me to shine my light? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it ain't even always about us. It's about what we can do for others or how we can help others. You feel what I'm saying? Even this YouTube channel, I think that I was brought over this way. I was directed over here to shed or share my experiences in life, and